if you're watching this video right now, it means, well, I've been to Mexico. I have a work trip to Mexico coming up. It'll be at the end of January, and by the time this video comes out, that will be in the past. So I will be back from Mexico, hopefully having a good time on a good adventure. I have been outside of the United States. I went to the Bahamas for about a month-long study abroad program in college. I was in San Salvador in the Bahamas, which I think has like 1,000 people on it. It was pretty remote at the time. There was not cell phone service there. We had to use internet through an internet cafe at the research station we were at. The water was extremely clear. There was not a whole lot of pollution. Um, there was not a whole lot of anything, actually. There was, I think, a resort there. People that just actually lived there, a research station with which we were at, and not a lot else. A lot of beautiful coral reefs to check out, a lot of cool environments to look at, a bar in walkable distance, and by walkable distance, I mean, I don't know, it was probably a couple miles down the road. We had to walk there. It was a good time, but it'll be a lot more remote than Mexico. I've also been to Canada a couple times. We went to Toronto for a choir trip in high school, and then me and my wife went to the Sault Ste. Marie crossing. I can't remember the name of the city on the other side in Canada. Maybe it might just be Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. I'd have to look it up again. But anyway, I've never been to Mexico. I was born in South Texas, so I have been fairly close to Mexico, but never been to Mexico. I'm going to Guadalajara. I want to say it's about the second. I want to say it was the second biggest metro in Mexico. It's definitely up there. It's not Mexico City size, but it's a pretty decent sized place. So it'll be an experience. I took a lot of Spanish in high school and middle school and high school and college. So hablo poco español. Uh, com, comprendo pequeño español. I could probably understand a little bit, at least communicate a little bit. I don't know about fluent speed Mexican. Sorry, fluent speed Spanish. Fluent speed Mexican Spanish. But I think I'll be all right. I probably need to look some stuff up and get reacquainted with some phrases and important verbs and stuff like that. But I'll be okay. And I'll be okay. It is the reason I'm going is a workshop for work. It is bilingual, so I didn't know I was going to it. It came up pretty fast. I found out about it and requested to go, and it seemed like there wasn't going to be the money for it. And then suddenly, no, there was the money for it. So you're going to Mexico in like it was like less than 2 months at the time. Maybe it was. I can't remember when we asked, but it hasn't been that long. So we'll be there for I think about 5 days or so. The day of travel on either side, 4 or 5 days, something like that. It's like 3 days of theoretical stuff and 1 day of practical. So I will definitely need to make sure to get some souvenirs for the family and all that. But it'll be interesting. I'm sure when I'm getting ready to go, I'll be a little freaked out. I definitely was a little nervous going to the Bahamas for some reason. It's getting like heartburny kind of anxiety, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Hopefully, when you see this, I won't have had like dysentery. I won't be hold up on the toilet doing that thing. I've heard that's a little overblown. I do actually have a boss that has ties to Mexico. Um, well, loose ties to Mexico. Don't want to get too specific here, and she thought the Montezuma's revenge was a little overblown in her experiences. So I will make a video later talking about my trip to Mexico, I guess, because that's probably interesting. But I don't know if it's going to be the craziest thing that's going to happen to me this year, but it'll definitely be one of the crazier things.